Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Frostpunk. Well, welcome back-ish. So I played a little bit before the release of Frostpunk and posted those episodes on YouTube, obviously. And then when the game came out, it actually, there was an update was pushed and those save files were invalidated. So what I wanted to do was show you one of the other scenarios. So I played a little bit off screen just to unlock it. And we are going to be trying not a new home main storyline. We're going to be popping into the Arks here just to kind of see what it's about, because I played a little bit of A New Hope. It was fun. I learned a little bit about the game, not that I'm any good at it, but I learned a little bit about it and I found it interesting. So let's just pop into the Arks. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the Seedling Arks alive? Let's pop on in. You've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They have been deposited in Seedling Arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls on us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Very nice looking. I like the visuals of the game. I really do. So these my Seedling Arks, I think. We've reached the generator site, and the seedlings are safely stored in the Seedling Arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in the blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay, so we've got 45 people and, what was that, 45 engineers? 45 engineers and 1 idle automaton. So these are my Arks. So these are the guys I just have to keep going. We've got some steel wreckage, wooden crates, wood, coal pile, wood, coal. That looks like more wood. Plenty of easy stuff laying around. We got a lot of trees back here, it looks like. It's a very interesting little... Oh, I just kind of noticed this. There's like a lattice built along the edge of it to kind of keep the snow at bay, it looks like. And can we see? I don't think we can see out into the world until we get the beacon built. Alright, that's it. That's all we got. Everybody's homeless. Cold. We've got no coal. So we immediately need to either send people out for some coal, I think. And that was a coal pile right there, so... Or you know what we can do? Send the automaton out there right now. To at least get this thing online. There we go. And we need to start getting tents built up for some people. And I'm going to put the tents right on the lip here. Just to get these things built up. Just to get the slightest bit of protection. What do we got here? Preserve the seedlings. We must ensure that the Seedling Arks don't freeze. All the seedlings and many tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any Seedling Arks falls below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. And, well, right now they're okay. It does have insulation. So at least they're good for that, and it looks like they're specifically spread out around the generator, so it's not that easy to get them going. And we're going to send some people out for some wood because we need that. It's not going to be ideal to send, you know, just people out into the cold. Well, that's only 20°C. I wonder if it actually gets warmer than this, because this is where I've only seen it get colder. Never particularly seen it get warmer than that. Build that. And what we could definitely use for starters, just in case anybody gets sick. And it said we need to build a beacon. Are we not allowed? I don't think we're allowed to. Just yet, at least. So this guy just works like 24/7. Little automaton guy. The Green Islander. Base efficiency 60%. Okay. I like his little, Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's just adorable. And it's definitely gonna start getting cold fast. Ugh. Edward Summer, I've got to hold on. The people are depending on me. Alright, let's see here. Gathering post would be nice. But we don't have food yet, so we need to get that built up. I think we're just going to end up putting that... We're just going to fit in there pretty good. I could fit 2 large buildings in there without an issue. A couple people working on that. At least get the food turned into meals. Good. At least they'll eat. They have shelter for now. No issues yet. It's not that cold out. I could keep people working on piles as long as it's a decent temperature. So we got the cookhouse, we got a medical post, we got tents, and we need a workshop. Not adjacent to street, but that's fine. That's easily fixable. Might end up moving this street off to the side a little bit. And right off the bat, we're just gonna turn that to none, turn this to max, add a research, and before we do anything else, we need the beacon. One person's ill, but they're being treated. That's okay. I have no issue with just having the people out working these piles and whatnot. Oh, coal pile depleted. Automaton, head on over there. As long as it's not that cold out, it's not going to really get them too sick being out and about like this. Wood pile's been depleted. There's plenty more back this. I didn't even realize it went back this way too. So we got wood piles galore and a couple more coal piles over here. We're fine on coal. We just need to keep the wood going. Probably do these ones over here. Max that out. And as long as the patient, you know, this doesn't get out of hand, we're going to be okay. All right, heating. Heaters are nice, but I think right off the bat here we'll do faster gathering just to make sure that's done. The beacon needs to be built. Oh, that's got to fit in there perfectly, isn't it? Nice. Sweet. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to fit buildings in there well. But we're okay. Ooh, we actually have 3 steam cores too. That's great. Abandoned supplies. Send scouts here. Okay. I need 5 engineers and 40 wood. So tomorrow we'll be able to send it out. Storm on the horizon. With the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but it'd be better to keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the arks before it hits. It looks like we're going to get a little bit colder a little bit soon. I'd love to get the bunkhouses up and the heaters on, because that'll be able to keep those running for a while. I mean, we can't really see anything else yet. And once we have the 40 wood, then I'll pull some engineers. Well, we'll just do that right now. We'll just pull 5 engineers off of that. It's gonna get colder. At least chilly. So it can go down to chilly without causing any issues. But we should get those heaters running just to be certain. So they're chilly now, but they'll be okay. We need to get the heaters running before this hits, though, because then we're going to start having some trouble. Is this is just level 1, yeah. Okay, faster resource gathering. So let's pop heaters And let's get our scouts out. Head off to the abandoned supplies. 16 hours to get there. We don't have access. I mean, the food thing. We got the cookhouse, but we don't have anything else. That's unfortunate for us. Guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, we got nothing to do here. In a few days, the temperature will drop. Our seedling arks will be in danger. We need to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. I got heaters coming, don't worry. I got it covered, I got it covered. I got you. I'm gonna have to have 4 of those on. But as soon as that's done, we can get the heaters will be available. It's nice to start with the automaton though. That's a good bit there. What do we got? The supplies are covered in snow and ice. They seem undamaged, but we'll have to dig them out to be sure. So we got steam cores and some steel. Recovered a treasure. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgettable. A broken automaton and industrial ruins. So we just got some... Here, let's head over to the broken automaton and see what we can find there. Starting to run low on food, but we don't have a huge population, so that's not a huge issue. We have some free people. Might as well get them collecting some wood here. Coal pile's been deleted. Alright, next one. Automaton. We're gonna have to deal with that issue soon. But we got 2 more piles here. And some stockpiles, so we should be okay. The coal thumper is what we would need. But that requires a lot of labor. That's what we got. That's what we got to work with. But now we have access to our heaters. So when the temperature drops, we can turn those on and we should be okay. Let's take a look at our economy. We're overproducing on coal by a lot, so we'll be good. We'll be good. Max that out. 2. Nobody's really getting sick. When it gets down to -40, I'm gonna have to pull people back from these. But I can always put them on the coal thumper. Oh, that is a big item right there. I could squeeze it in next to one of these guys without too much issue. Right there. And it does have a road there already, I think. Oh, and research. Could finish that off. Yeah, the food and the shelf and the level 1 stuff in here is just gone. I need that hothouse though. I can get the drawing boards to get the next level of tech though, so we'll do that because I gotta get the hothouse up or people are gonna start starving to death. Did we make it here? Yeah, we did. Only the top of the automaton is now sticking out of the snow. Digging it out will take some effort, but it should be worth it. Was left here, left where it broke down. Did it fall over? Oh, it did fall over. Thankfully, we've managed to get it out and fix it. Send it to a fully operation automaton to the city. Site to cover Lost Dreadnought and an Icefall Mine. Okay, you're going back. The Lost Dreadnought sounds amazing. I don't know what it is, but it sounds pretty cool. So obviously we're going to go check that out. And we're going to get that automaton back too. I could probably set the... well, let's see. We could probably set an automaton here. We don't have no employees, but we're going to have to pull people out of these areas. Automaton's working that. None there, because I don't want them going to these really cold places to work. And this has a little bit of insulation. So let's max that. And then what we would need it would be at least a gathering post here next to it. We could just stack them up behind it. Because the only other... Well, or do that. Just two we could do that. They'll both fit. And then we just whoosh over there like that. Multiple problems. Oh, no, we're okay now. Oh, people are getting sick. Alright, so... that one's maxed. Employees. Employees. And let's... these are going to have to get turned on. Well, let's try turning on, like, all those guys, too, because the temperature's going to plummet soon. And see where we stand on our economy. Okay, we're still okay. We're still okay. Here comes the temperature, but we only got for, like, a work shift. It's not going to be that bad. Well, is that like a day? No, it's like a day, right? I think it's going to be okay. Once that automaton comes back, we'll be in a good spot, too. Our expeditions oh, it was that land train thing that we had. That's pretty cool. Left hopelessly wedged in a crevasse. Exploring it will be difficult. We have to find the factory plants that were on board. Search might provide coal, wood, steel, steam cores. There's a technology to acquire here. Look at that cool looking thing. We rappelled down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we found the document safe and retrieved the factory plans. We must get to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the Seedling Arks before the storm hits. Site discovered broken trees and rock formation. We got a ton of stuff, so now we gotta head back. Okay. Maybe we don't get a lot more people, we just have to work with automatons. Whole prizes, the factory plans have been found. Automated infrastructure to keep the seedlings safe. So that would be... cow's health, medical bonus, it's not on there. Maybe I need to research it. Or have to wait for them to get back, probably. Alright, keep everything warm for a while. So we got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of wiggle room there. We're great on coal, though. At the moment, at least. Do I have people working this? Oh, no. Perfect, 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 perfect. Bunkhouses. Hothouse. Need more wood. I don't have any wood. You know what we're gonna do? Send the automaton out to get some wood. We're okay on coal for now. Because we're gathering it here. That's what all of our people are doing. So we'll get wood. What's this guy called? The Green Islander. 60% base efficiency. Temperature in workplace very cold. I wonder if that actually... I mean, I wouldn't imagine that would affect him. Well, people are getting sick. But they're getting treated. Scouts have returned with coal, steel, wood, 4 steam cores, and an automaton. Okay. That is excellent. I think we'll send the other automaton. Well, we just got a bunch of wood. Send him out to grab more wood, I guess. Or did he not come back with the automaton? Well, we need a sawmill now. I'm gonna have to get those bunkhouses up soon. What do we got up here? Automaton reaches the city. Automaton has reached the city. It's fully operational and ready for use. Send him out. There we are. Are we not researching anything? No, we got the sawmill going. Are they not started because a workday hasn't come? Yeah. So we're doing okay so far. I haven't actually touched my laws yet. Let's see. Could do... I mean, I don't think we need to do anything right now. Cemetery for when people die. Sounds good to me.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Just in case. Not that I think it's going to happen, but, you know, just in case. Is this not? Maybe when the day start. Yeah, there we go. And we are out of food. Which means we're gonna have to get researching on the other thing, on the hothouse soon. Wood crates have been depleted. Send them out to the other one. Fundamental research. Energy is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learn how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a close look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Carry on. And hopefully we'll finish this today, and tomorrow we'll be able to work on the food situation. Yeah. Because don't have that yet, and I forgot about it. So we got the cemetery. We can build a sawmill. We do the factory now. Wonder what other advanced devices there are. We don't need the sawmill this instant. Is this the same? No, that's a little smaller. Oh, that'll fit in right there nicely, actually. Or we can put it over on this side. I think over on this side. We have used our first steam core. Well, that's okay. We got a bunch of them. Oh, and before I forget, send our scouts out. If I ever clicked this in the correct order the first time around, that'd be great. And we are going to need people to work this. Requires at least one worker per factory will produce one automaton from 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and a steam core. So I'll tell them to make one if I put some people here. So why don't we pull this back, pop them over this way, start making our own automatons. Automatons. So far, they're doing great. They're just gathering up wood that I'm using. I'd love to get some bunkhouses up, but food, then bunkhouses. And, okay, now we're starting to have some food issues. But hopefully this will finish. I think that was only 7 hours. So it shouldn't be that bad. Automaton. Autonomous City. The automatons are performing admirably. Now we have to make enough of them to automate all critical operations in the city before the storm hits. It's the only way to ensure the Seedling Arks will be supported during the storm. Hope rises. Okay. An automaton over here. Reached our industrial ruins. Destroyed by a powerful avalanche. Its interior is filled with snow, but we should be able to retrieve some resources. We discovered a bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. Their corpses have frozen solid. Relatively light clothing and seeing a word of Her Majesty's Prospector's Corps suggests they were explorers sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best that these that they weren't here to witness the fall of the Empire. Take the resources. Okay. Test subject needed. Our engineer is working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. Well, we got 2, and I mean, they're not really doing anything super important right now, so for just a little while. Do I need I might need another day on this. I wonder how long people could go without food. Well, they're not starving. I'm sorry. Well, I have 3 days to feed everyone. I think I can do that. Let's go to the Book of Laws. Emergency shift. Okay. We need research. Where was the research building? We need that to go right now. Sorry, I know that's going to rise discontent, but I need you to feed that. Feed that, finish that. Like ASAP. Okay. Now we need to build the hothouse. Okay, this is a big building, isn't it? Yes. It is. It'll fit in here nicely, though. Everything else seems okay for the moment. Cemetery. How? That's a small building, right? It's a small building. We can put that in there, just in case. We have returned. And we are full on everything. Let's see. What do these people want? All right. Wisdom of the crowd. We've seen that before. I'll bear this in mind. People usually look for the quickest solution, not necessarily the best one. Okay. Icefall mine. Send them out. Oh, production queue is empty. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to need more automatons, so do it. Oh, and research. Let's see. Bunkhouses. Let's get that up. Because those will be very nice. Cemetery has been established, just in case. So we've got an automaton working here. We can put an automaton here, too. I'll free up people. Oh, and the hothouse needs people. So we can actually make food. Oh, wow, that was the wrong one, wasn't it? No, the hothouse is where you make food, isn't it? Food. Oh, okay, so hothouse is where it's made. The cookhouse is where it's cooked. Alright, remember? Loop that in over here. Bloop. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. We'll delete that little bit later. Okay. Well, we're gonna be okay, I think. Bunkhouses and then heat.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Keep this paused for just a sec. Those are still on. Everything else is okay. Actually, that one's on too. I've got the Zapawa, so I might as well turn them on. Keep everybody a little healthier. Oh, is this not built yet? That's probably why.
Work time. Get moving.
Oh, yay. That was excellent. Alright, so we got that. Resources. I think we need to go to heating and get the generator range up. Because we're good on coal for now. So I would love to be able to get that going. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go people, bunkhouse. I'm going to start filling in some bunkhouses down here. Oh, and it looks like we ran out of wood. What are you assigned to do? Nothing? Steam core needed. The engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report he broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that, we can adjust them the automatons to make them work faster. Says this. Give him a steam core. We'll use one steam core. The official discontent will rise slightly, but okay, that'll be okay. I think we can handle that.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
I mean, we're okay on resources. Just, well, I mean, what we could use is a sawmill. But do we, the automaton on getting that wood? There we go. Scouts have reached the Icefall mine. Is it risk of being buried by an avalanche at this time? It's been abandoned for a long time. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the building suggests that it was abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Got some coal and some steel. We don't need that. We're not desperate, so let's check out the rock formation. Temperature's gonna go up soon. That's good. Getting more of those bunkhouses up is gonna be ideal as well. But we need this sawmill going. I'm going to Definitely gonna send an automaton to work this thing. There we go. Oh, I gotta sneeze. No, I'm okay. Food's getting better. That's good. I wonder if I do not get any more people. Oh, nice. The hungry were fed. Hope rises. Huzzah. And let's start actually getting more of those bunkhouses built. Yes, that is perfect. We are going. Okay, we already did the range on that. Good. So I think what we could do, I keep doing that wrong, is pop in here. We can definitely turn these off. And turn those off now. No need for that. It's within the normal radius, so we're okay. And I don't think we need to have these on. As long as they're above chili, we're okay. And let's see, cemetery, ceremonial funerals. Loss of hope caused by death is halved. Okay, let's go ahead and sign that, just in case anybody dies. I think we'll be okay, but just in case. Power upgrade. Let's see. Automaton scouts, that's cool. Resource depot upgrade. Is the resource depot the thing I start with or the thing I can build? Let's actually see which one is. It's in here somewhere. It's kind of hard to see what anything specifically is in here. Is it this one? That's just a stockpile. It's not an actual resource depot of any kind. The resource depot would be the constructed one. I could use one though. It's 40 wood. Let's wait. Huge success! The automaton project is complete. Automatons can now be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. We learned to modify the automatons with precision attachments, allowing them to work for the most fragile things we know, the human body. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Let's see. Water drill, sawmill upgrade, food and health. That one does lead to generator efficiency. And it is going to get cold. But I can't, I don't want anybody to die. I want to make sure everybody's healthy. Let's go ahead and do that. And before we get too deep in this, we need to make sure everybody's in a bunkhouse, not a freaking tent. Because that's also going to ensure that they're healthy. Alright, it's going to get cold tonight. Oh my, I just realized that we are completely out of time. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have been enjoying. This is the Ark story mission? Story scenario? I think that they call them scenarios in this game. But thank you for watching. Like I said, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed. If you do subscribe, also hit that notification bell button. That'll ensure you get all notifications and not just some notifications. And I will see all of you next time.